What up, guys? I've come down to Monkey Beach to do a walk and talk video. A few things I wanted to go through, which I forgot. What up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm out for a walk and talk today. Just for some of the new people, new subscribers, I've just let them know why I sold everything and moved to Thailand. Was it worth it? The truth about living here, and why I still stay here even with some of the problems Thailand still has. So we are currently at the back of the massage parlours. This is number 9, my friend Dad has one. There's quite a few. I'll turn backwards, you might be able to see behind me, they're all lined up down here. But we're just going to go to the end and go around towards the beach. I'm going to find a spot somewhere which is in the shade, out the sun, so it's not too sunny for you, and just go through a few things. So join me down at Monkey Beach. We're going to take a walk down to the far end where it's less people and find somewhere to sit down. So why I moved to Thailand in the first place? Wow. Basically, I grew up with a picture on my wall of an island with a cabin, a hammock and a sandy beach, and I always wanted a place where I could be like that one day. And I watched a video on diving in Thailand on YouTube, funny enough YouTube, and after this diving video there was an old man showing these kids how to use the scuba equipment. I just thought, yeah, that would be an awesome job. I had the fish tank back home with the saltwater fish. I always loved the underwater, the ocean, flooding up. So basically, a long story short, I got left some money in the will from my grandparents, and I decided that I was going to leave England, move to Thailand, become a diving instructor, and use this money to live here. Why I did this. That was my original plan. So after this point, I went out, I committed, I booked my flight ticket, and I had about 8 months from when I decided to leave to when I actually flew out. So in them 8 months I decided to sell everything. Everything inside the flat, the TVs, the sofas, the beds, the cars, literally everything I had. The only thing I brought with me is my rucksack, my Xbox and my cat. And we got a one-way ticket, cost me £500, and we come here in October 2015, pretty much 11 and a half years ago now. So it's crazy that time has gone so quick, but when you live here, days just sort of roll into each other. They don't really mean what they used to. The Monday to Friday job thing, weekends off, is not really the same here. So I don't know if we can actually go down here now, or are they just kayaking tour now? We're going to head down to the beach. Actually, I might be able to sit under this tree. Okay, I'm just going to sit here for a sec. I want to spin the camera around. Okay, I found a little place to sit in the shade, not too much sun glare. So yeah, I sold everything I had. I bought my plane ticket, I had the date set, and a lot of friends of mine weren't sure at first I'd actually go through with it. I wasn't sure if I'd go through with it. I didn't know how long I was going to come for, how long this money would last. But that was the plan. So the day come, I got on the plane, off I went. I took my rucksack, like I say, just the bare essentials. I booked a hotel for a week. In that week I found looking for a place to stay permanently or longer. So I found a house. I paid 15,000 baht. I think right now it's too hindsight, it was too much, but you live and learn. So I had a plan when I got here to become a diving instructor. So before I even come to Thailand, I spent hours, there's monkeys everywhere, I spent hours on the YouTube going through which place to live, which area, Bangkok, here, Phuket, many places, Koh Tao. Anyway, I ended up on Krabi. It was a good place. It was in the south, had lots of islands, it never floods here. Lots of beaches, things to do. So I made Onang is where I live. I made this town my base town. Krabi town is a bit bigger and a bit more stuff, but it's probably about half an hour from here driving. So we are in a beach town. It's one big main road, pretty much runs all the way through, and you just follow it. It goes in one end and all across the beaches and out into Koh Hang. At the moment I am on Onang Beach, but the very far left hand side, right at the end, is what they call Monkey Beach. There's another little beach just here. We'll have a look later. You'll see some B-roll. So I come here, I spent 2 weeks on the beach having a holiday, and then basically I went to the diving place that I spoke to online. I said, do you remember me from the phone calls and the emails and that? He's like, yeah, of course. So I ended up doing all my courses, diving courses. So I spent some of this money that I got inherited from my grandpa, God rest their soul, and I paid for my open water course. I paid for my advanced course, my rescue diver course, my health and safety, my dive master. This took me about 4 months to complete all these courses. After this I was pretty good diver by now. I had quite a few dives behind me, but I had to wait till I had a certain amount before I could do my dive master exam. Once I'd passed my dive master exam, I started to work and earn a little bit of money from guiding people diving. But living here long term, basically if you're an instructor you can do more jobs, as in DSDs, teaching courses, and you earn more money. So I took the next step in becoming an instructor so I could do this. Because I live here long term, it made sense. So yeah, after about 3 or 4 years, probably 3 years as a dive master, I took my instructor exam. I think it was 2000, not 2019, I think it was 2019 now, and become an instructor. So since then I've taught many people how to dive. I've taken many people for their first dives, and I've taken many certified divers on really cool dives. I've got thousands and thousands of dives now, probably in the 5,000-6,000 dive mark. But I'm right at the ocean, it's literally to my right. I love the ocean, I love the underwater world, and in high season I'm going to be making some amazing 8K videos from underwater, 360, so you see everything crystal clear. So looking forward to some of them videos. So the truth about living here in 2026, it is different to when I first come here. Things have changed, time moves on, prices go up, bars disappear, new bars turn up, the same, the usual. So it is a little bit harder because they are clamping down on how many times you're allowed to come in and go out of the country. So if you want to stay here long term, you can't just keep coming in and out every 3 months anymore. You used to be able to do it all the time, literally go out across the border, come back in 2 hours later, no problem. But now if they see more than 2 entries a year, they get suspicious that you're trying to stay here long term, and they say no. A friend of mine just got turned away at the airport. They basically said, you've been in and out too many times, come back in 6 months after this time, try again. Yeah, they turned him straight away. So it is a lot harder to come here now and to stay. If you can get into Thailand, once you're in here, there are many other options visas that you can change onto from being in Thailand. So you can come in on a tourist visa or a walk-in visa, and you can swap to education visas, retirement visas, all sorts of different visas that, depending on your situation and age, I suppose. But yeah, coming in is a little bit more difficult than what it used to be, and staying here is a little bit harder. But if you have the right visa and you do what you're meant to be doing and report when you're meant to report and do everything they say, there's not really a problem. It's just the people that come in and out every 3 months, they're clamping down. Things have got more expensive here, even in the land of the cheap. It's not exactly cheap. It's cheaper than your country, okay? Let's get that straight, but it's still not free. You're not talking pennies, it's just cheaper than what you used to, okay? There are things that are way cheaper, like example, the massage places here. You can get a 2-hour massage for about £6-7 English, $10 maybe. Where I come from in England, you'd pay £75 an hour, which is crazy, and then here, £6-7. So things like this, yes, you can get cheaper, and the cost of living is a bit cheaper, but if you live here and earn the money from here, it does sort of balance out. If you can come here, work on a laptop and earn Western money, you're going to have a great time here. But people are coming back every year or so, like once a year. Thailand has changed as well. A lot of bars that we used to come up here, and a lot of places, a lot of massage huts, restaurants even, all gone. They shut down over time. They can't handle the low season with no customers. COVID killed a lot of good places. A lot of good bars and restaurants have come and gone over the time I've been here. It's just something that you have to get used to. It does change. Like right now, when I just drove in, all that roadworks back there, just behind this place, cutting all the hill out. All that was just pure forest. It's like just jungle and a little dirt road when I got here. And all these hotels have popped up. You just used to, none of this was here. It just used to be like 9 massage huts, and in like a semicircle, and that was it. All the rest of it was just sand and that. But now they sold the property and they built huts. Don't get me wrong, it looks nice and it's fancy down here and it's a tourist town, so they need to do it, but it's sort of lost a bit of the magic it used to have of just being pure beach and paradise. They do cater more for the tourists, I suppose they have to, but it does change it a little bit. So if you're used to the days back in the day that you could come in for 30 days, leave, come out, get drunk, times have changed. If you want to come to Thailand now, the best option you have is to get a year visa and try and leave like once a year, or renew it at the end of the year, so you don't have to keep leaving the country, but you can stay long term. Time visas, education visas, this sort of thing, probably best sort of visa for you. So why I stay here even when prices are going up, bars are disappearing, restaurants are disappearing? Why do I still stay? Well, to be honest, you fall in love with the place. Where I live, within a 5-minute drive, I have at least 4 different beaches, one including the one right here. I have national parks, waterfalls, elephants, canoeing, kayaking through mangroves, quad biking, diving right on my doorstep. I can count 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15 islands I can see from here that I dive all the time. The reefs are amazing, the sea life is amazing. It's a great place to be. Yes, I still get up and go to work and still have things to do, but in the evenings in England I would sort of hide in your house, you know what I mean? It's too cold, you'd have the windows shut, heating on. I know it's a bit of a heat wave now, but here I can sit outside at 10 o'clock at night, even in the pouring rain, and still work on the laptop, you know what I mean? It's not cold, I'm not getting wet. Things go on a lot later here. because it's a sort of holiday tourist town, things are open quite late. Restaurants and all the bars and Landmark and everything is open long term. So if you're there 9-10 o'clock at night, you haven't just got in England like the occasional 1 or 2 shops open at this time. Everything is open. The whole high street, all the knick-knack shop, everything's open till 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning when there's no tourists. So life just seems different here. It's more relaxed because you've got the beach vibe, the massage huts on the beach. Everything around here is, if you don't have any money, you can still do many things. Okay, you can still enjoy the beaches, the water, a few walks, going places. It doesn't cost a lot on a motorbike in petrol. But in England, I can't do none of that. There's nowhere to go and visit, and the weather's shit. Right now, I'm just going to pick the camera up. But right now, I am sitting on the beach. I don't know if you can see it because of the sun glare. I might have to go the other way. But here, there's loads of beach huts, beach islands. I mean, it's a stunning place to live. And it's all the places that I know in England, that everywhere I've been, nowhere's as nice as this. In England, I used to sit in Newmarket. There will be horse trails and horse shit everywhere. Here you don't get that. People are so nice, they're respectful, they talk to you even if they don't know you. So the vibe they give you, the relaxed atmosphere, if you enjoy the nature, there's monkeys on the roof up there. It's actually just running everywhere. Right behind you, I've got 200-300 foot cliffs. I will turn the camera around and show you it, and try to inch. But with the cheap cost of living towards housing and bills, the beaches, the things to do around here, the sunshine, the tropical weather, it's nice to wake up and have the heat every day. I know you're moaning about it in England and places like get hot, but I love the tropical weather. Yes, you do sweat, I'm afraid. It's part of it being here if you're a foreigner, but you will get used to it, you will acclimatise over time. But I love it. The tropical weather, we do have a rain season, and when it rains, it really rains, and you get stuck indoors. But you can drive in the rain, don't get me wrong, but it's not very nice. Best to be safe and try and stay out if you can. So even though the bars are gone, restaurants have changed, harder to stay here with visas, more money, I'm still going to stay. It's just what I call home now. I love England, don't get me wrong, and I love all my boys back home, and I miss everything, but at the end of the day I have to live my life and do my thing. So getting back to the first story, I come here, did all my diving courses, became a diving instructor, and 11 years on I am still diving and still teaching people and still loving every minute of it. So I did exactly what I planned to do. I moved to Thailand, I became a diver to work and live in this country, stunning country. Don't get me wrong, I love England, but Thailand is so pretty. England doesn't have what this has here. So I feel very grateful to still be here after all this time, living the dream, doing a dream job. You do not get rich by diving, okay? Don't get me wrong, it's not a job that you earn great money at, but it's more of a dream job. When you love what you do, working every day becomes non-work. It just becomes fun, and I love it. I love the people I meet from all around the world. People can dive, people can't dive, so I love their faces when they see the underwater world. So that's why I actually moved here. Why I come here in the first place is to learn to dive and to become a diver, and that's exactly what I did. So my life at the moment in low season is quiet. Sorry, it's a bit windy right now. Everything's blowing everywhere. So it is low season, and there are less people at the moment. There are some people on the beach, but for me, work is quiet. I had a few work days the other day, but we have a few staff that all need work as well. So probably end of September I'm going to start getting really busy. So we've got July, August and September, so probably another 2.5 months of not a lot. At the moment during the day I get up, I watch YouTube, watch all the things I need to watch on YouTube. I play Xbox a little bit with the boys in America. So when this finishes, normally I get the laptop out sort of midday, get on YouTube, either upload videos, download videos, edit videos, something to do with my channel for the next 4 or 5 hours. Sorry about 5-6 o'clock. Oh, it's windy. There's a tornado, a sand tornado. Pretty cool. So I get up, YouTube, cup of tea, shower, chill out, play a bit of Xbox, get on the laptop till about 5-6 o'clock. Then I get another shower because it's hot sitting outside on the laptop. The missus will finish work about 6:30, 7, come straight to mine. We would chill, talk about whatever, and then about 8-9 o'clock we will get some food. I normally go kebab. I do eat too many kebabs, I must admit, but I love it, and yeah, but not helping the old belly. So once I've eaten kebab, normally I either go home and eat and sleep, or I go to monkeys. You see them up on the roof up there, jumping everywhere. Oh. There's quite a lot of them here. Oh, he's coming back. Oh no, he ran off. He ran off again. Oh, sorry about that. I forgot what I was saying now. Monkeys are stealing his food. He's coming back for more. They're all coming to get their food. Monkeys. Somebody got some and other people are jealous. This one likes crisps. Oh. Monkey just snatched something off with biscuits, and now they all run back up onto the roof. Out of it. Yeah, monkey's running everywhere. This monkey's on this guy here. Keeps giving them food, that's fine. And now they're surrounding him. But you have to be careful because monkeys carry rabies. So if they scratch you or bite you, then you're gonna know about it. I think I'm gonna have to move spot, guys, because there's a big ass rain coming in over there. I think it's going to piss down any time, so I need to go and find somewhere under cover. I can feel spots of rain, so I'm going to head in and find some cover. Okay, I moved onto a tree, just up from where I was sitting, but I'm hoping the weather's just going to pass right over, but I can feel a few spots of rain. Let me turn the camera around. You can see the wind in the trees is picking up. You can probably hear it on the mic as well, so sorry about that, but we are outdoors. So everyone's sort of vacated the beach now. There's a few people, but with the rain coming, they've all sort of moved undercover. I don't know if the rain will come, to be honest, but it does look like it. But hopefully it will just pass through. You can see it in front of us. You see the lines here. That's where you see where the raining starts. So it's definitely raining over there. But it should take a few minutes to get here. So we're going to have a quick walk down this way and see what's going on. Hopefully before the rain comes. At the end here you've got a walkway and a set of steps that goes over the hill, up the hill into the Centara Grand Resort. It's like a 5-star hotel sort of around that corner. But you can go up the ladder here and basically get there walking. There's monkeys everywhere. I like videoing the monkeys, it's alright for you guys to see, but at the end of the day, like I said, they do carry rabies, and if you get bitten or scratched by one of these monkeys, just see some guy giving them loads of food and the crisps and that, I just said to the guy, you want to really be careful. Like the monkey's grabbing onto him, as you see in the video. If that scratches or bites or anything like that, the guy is in trouble. So this is the very end of the Onang beach, or stroke monkey beach. As you can see, there's monkeys everywhere running around. There's loads over here. That's why people are here filming the monkeys. There's loads of baby ones, they feed them food. This river is a bit stinky, to be honest, but it does all the waste that comes out of the hotels goes down into the ocean, around here and out down that way. This is that long path I was saying you can walk down. Come down, it goes up there. This is why it's called Monkey Beach, because there's loads of monkeys. I'll zoom in and see if we can see them. There's loads of monkeys over there, sitting around by that log. So, what are some of the biggest mistakes foreigners make? 1, touching monkeys. Okay, they look cute, you can feed them, throw food from afar, video them, whatever, but don't handle them, don't touch them. Okay, they might look cute, but they carry all sorts of diseases. And they're little thieves, they want the food and drink and shit, and that's it. And they're just following him because he had food. I have shit, mate, so he can smoke weed if he wants. But he's probably down buying some food from somewhere. Quite a lot of monkeys here, sorry. Go and zoom out a bit. Quite a few people around, but of course, it's Thailand. Hello, mate. Oh, yeah. There's a load of babies here. Playing in the trees. We've got the big one eating coconut. So, yeah, so they're the monkeys for you. Another big one is foreigners who drive crazy on motorbikes. Guys, please, if you're going to come here and rent a motorbike, drive normally. So many foreigners I see here, guys that are renting a motorbike, and they go so fast through town, weaving through traffic. It's really not a good idea, guys. It's gonna end your life. I've been here, say 11 years. I have seen so many people die in accidents, bike accidents, including my dad 4 years ago. It's the worst day of my life. So guys, please, if you're going to come here, drive sensibly, slowly, wear a helmet for Christ's sake, and also you have to go with the traffic rather than against it. So if you go too slow, you're going to cause problems. So just be careful on the roads, guys, because it really does cause deaths here. The death toll in Thailand is very high, and you do not want to be put on that list. And even if you come off and don't kill yourself, that trip to the doctors is going to be extremely painful when you have half your skin left on the road. So guys, just remember, be safe on the roads, yeah? Also, when you're on the bikes, guys, don't ride around with no t-shirt on. I've been with so many Thai people that just think you look like dicks, and it's complete disrespect and that, so don't do it, guys. If you're going to rent a motorbike, wear a just t-shirt, vest, helmet, like everybody else, okay? Don't try and be brave and wear shorts, no t-shirt and no helmet, because if you come off, you ain't going home. So just remember that. One of the biggest mistakes foreigners make is to fall in love with a bar girl. Guys, I can't say this clearly enough, okay? If you're going to go to the bar and you're going to find the girls, fine. Go there, pay the money, have your night with the woman and move on, okay? Don't sit there because she's the prettiest girl you've ever slept with. Be obsessed with her. Think, oh my god, look at her, she's amazing, I'm in love, and go back there, because the next night she's going to be in that bar in a different outfit, talking to different guys, and going home with whoever pays her the most money. So guys, like I've said before in other videos, there are so many other women here, normal women that have normal jobs, are not going to go and put themselves out there every single night. So when you come in here and you come in here to live here, there's no rush to find a woman. Enjoy single life, you know what I mean? Talk, flirt, do whatever. Sleep with every bar girl in the bar if you really want to. You know what I mean? They can't. There's nothing they can do. But don't just meet the first one or two and then fall in love and then just be all for that girl. She will take everything you have, money-wise, and her job is to make you fall in love. And when you do, and you buy her gold bracelets and iPhones and take her to all these fancy places, and 2 weeks later she's with John. So just be careful, guys, alright? The women here, find a good one. Don't have fun with the bar girls, that's what they're there for, okay? They're for one night stands, 1 hour stands, take them home, do what you need to, and then that's it, you know what I mean? They're not for falling in love with, okay? They probably got boyfriends and shit as well, but don't fall in love with a bar girl, guys, okay? If you follow that a bit of advice, it will save you a lot of time, effort, money and stress, okay? There's so many places, there's all the high street, there's all the shops, petrol stations, restaurants. There's people that actually work in the bar, not like as in bar, like bar girls, but normal bars. So take your time and look for a woman, mate, okay? Don't just go for the bar girls and go all in. For you women, any women watching this program, it's the same for you guys, okay? You come here, there are many Thai men, but if you have ones that are working in the bar, they always will be talking to other women because that's their job. But vice versa, there's so many people here, and they're nice, and if you're polite with them and you're respectful and you're funny to them or whatever, they will like you, and then you can make a relationship with some of these people. So yeah, just don't rush in and fall in love with a bar girl, okay? Also, another mistake to try and avoid, I made the mistake of buying a big house, not buying, but renting a big house when I got here. I thought, yeah, 15,000 baht is nothing, it's only £300, nothing compared to England. A big house, 2 bedrooms, balconies, gardens, it was lovely. But until I realised I never went in the second bedroom and never used half the stuff that I had there. And I was paying all this money for using half of what I needed. So I decided to go to a 1 bedroom house, paid 4,000 or 5,000 baht less a month, and it worked out fine. So don't go and get a massive place, an expensive place with a pool and everything if you're living here long term. Try and find a nice bungalow for a reasonable price that you can settle and stay at. It will help you. You don't need to spend 15,000 to 20,000 baht on a house when you can find a nice one for 10, 12. So If you have family or there's more than one of you and you need the bedrooms, yeah. But if it's just you can get a good bungalow between 8 and 12. Don't pay any more than that. Don't get a massive house if it's just you, because you're paying for shit that you don't really need. Another tip foreigners make when coming here to stay or to live is they don't learn the language, because it's for example, where I am, it's a very tourist town, so most people speak English, so they don't bother learning the language, and I'm partly to blame as well. I only know little words, phrases, sentences, and I've been here a long time. So if you're going to come here and stay, commit to learn the language, to understand people when you go to the shop and things like that. It really does help. Do that from day one. You can come here and get an education visa, for example, for 1 year. You'll pay 26 to 30 grand, something like that, for a 1 year visa, and you'll get 200 hours to learn Thai. So you would like 4 hours a week learning Thai, and it gives you the 1 year visa to stay, and then you do whatever. So there's many things you can do, but yeah, try and learn the language, guys. Okay, don't just come here and try and get away with just talking English. So the reason I actually come to Thailand was to become a diver, to live the tropical life, basically, and it's exactly what I'm doing. I love the life that I have right now, that I can wake up on days off, I can come to the beach, I can get a £6 massage for 2 hours, I can go anywhere, I can go to national parks, I can go quad biking, I can go hiking through the mangroves, all for a few hundred baht, which is between £5 and £10. So the cost of living and things like that is cheap here. I'm not going to lie, it's cheaper than your country, but it's still not free. So if you're coming here with, say, I don't know, 30,000 baht, okay, that's all you have for your time here, and then you need to make money while you're here to stay. This shit ain't going to work, okay? You need a decent amount of money to come here, because you have to pay for your year. To get here, you have to show a certain amount of money in your bank and all the rest of it. You have to pay for your rent every month and your bills, motorbike rental, food, everything else that you need as well. If you're moving here, you need to set up, so you might need to buy some stuff. TV, get the internet sorted, buy a sofa or bedding, and your 30 grand went way a long ago. So if you're just coming here with a small amount of money, trying to wing it and hope for the best, don't do it. Come for a holiday instead, okay? Don't plan to stay here. I know foreigners here who come here, they've got no money, they're walking around like bums on the street, living on the sand in the beaches, asking people to borrow money, just sit there. They come to the bar and they sit there and just all quiet until you offer them a cigarette or something like that, or do you want a Coke or something, and then they just disappear and go and sleep on the beach hiding from immigration. It's just like, they've got no money, they just rely on like peanuts and from other people, and it's no way to live. Even in a place like this, you still need money, okay? So don't come here with a tiny bit of money expecting to be able to stay long term. You need to be able to either make money online, so you have constant money coming in, or be quite rich, or have money in the bank, okay? Because you technically coming here, you're not allowed to work. Okay, so don't come here thinking I'm a chippy by trade, or I've done this for 40 years. You can't do that here. So they won't let you do the jobs like that here. You're only allowed to do certain jobs, and you have to have a work permit for that company, for that specific job, issued by all the Thai government, blah blah blah, to be able to work here and get paid without being in trouble. Otherwise, you can't work here at all. You retire, basically. So that means if you can't work here, you have to live on the money that you have in the bank, or that you make online or whatever. So if you can, make sure you bring some a decent amount of money, because you want to be able to live comfortably. You don't want to come here and struggle, okay? Not in a place like this, especially in a cheap place, and still struggling. again, that's no way to live. So yeah, don't make the mistake of coming here with a small amount of money thinking it's going to last you a long term, because it really ain't, not in this day and age, not in 2026. I started this YouTube channel probably about 10-11 months ago now. I didn't know if I'd get any views or any subscribers, or this channel would take off at all. Obviously conscious of what you look like, because yes, I know I do have bad teeth, don't get me wrong. I haven't forgotten. And some people can feel embarrassed, or if they're not, maybe have a scar or something, or they don't like the way they look. So this is what stops them doing YouTube, is because they don't want to put their face in front of a camera. And I get that. I had the same thing with the teeth, and I understand people don't like it. I don't like it, but at the moment I can't afford to get them done because I don't have the money for it. If I make money from YouTube in the future, I'm going to get new teeth. So that is the goal, to monetize and make money. Oh, hang on, sorry, I had a bug on my arm. And get new teeth. So if there's any dentists watching and you want to sponsor me, okay, give me new teeth for free and let me show it off to everyone in my video, then great, give me a call. But if not, then I got to wait until I get the money for it. So we'll see. But don't be afraid, guys, to put yourself out there for the world to see. It is true, once it goes on YouTube and you put it online, there's no turning back. It's always going to be there. They're always going to see you. I had a video I did the other day. I got a message from someone saying, "You suck." I was like, what the fuck? I was like, it was a great video as well. I did a lot of views. But he didn't like it. So it doesn't bother me, because you've got a hide button, and if you press the hide button on your YouTube thing, it basically goes to you from them. So when they put a comment, they can still see their comment on your page, but nobody else can, and you can't, and it's not on there. But according to them, it's still there, and they can see it. And so if anybody does send you a mean comment, just you have to sort of, it's part of YouTube, I suppose. I was told this as well before I started. You're going to get a bit of hate. Not everybody's going to like you and your cup of tea, but most people do. And yeah, I can't hide my teeth forever. It's not like I could just hide behind, do a faceless channel and things like that, but this is a channel about me coming to Thailand, my adventure, coming here and getting away from everything I know, the culture, different religions, different language, different weather, whole different vibe. But at the moment I'm sitting on a tropical beach and not on a horse walk with horse shit. So yeah, so don't be afraid to try it, okay? Just make a video in your bedroom, like me, on the mobile phone, lean it against something, have it facing you, talk about something that you like. It could be modern warfare you're good at, just tell them that you got a 20+3 or something. You did awesome. Somebody will like your story. So not everyone's going to like the way you look, but a lot of people do, so concentrate on that. So I've had so many really nice comments, so many, and they way outweigh the bad ones. So for the haters out there, especially hating on me or anybody else on YouTube, okay, we love you. The world goes round with you guys. Haters make the world go round. You won't stop me, you won't put me down, no matter what you say about me, my teeth, whatever. So bring it on. If you do leave a comment, I will just hide it, and then you won't be able to see it anyway. It'll just be blocked from the channel. So it's up to you. If you want to do it, you can. I'm not stopping you, but I'm the sort of person, I'll just put myself out there. People like it, great. If they don't, then it's a video for me. Imagining my kids in 20 years time, they can see me on YouTube and what I used to look like and where I used to live. oh granddad, was that you when you were 20 years old or 30 years old? Make a diary. Maybe it's for the future. It doesn't matter if people don't watch it. It's for you, it's a record, it's just memories. Obviously I'd like people watching it because I want to educate people about Thailand, about what you need to come to Thailand, what it's like now, all sorts of bits of information to make the move here. But one thing you do really need is money. Even though it's cheaper than your country, you need money to get yourself set up and started, get the bills paid, get your bike sorted, get internet, sofa, bedding. Once you've got it, they are one-off payments. Once you've got your sofa or you've bought your TV, you've got it, you haven't got to pay for it again, but you do got to realise your starter money. Yes, you can get, sorry, I just dropped my lighter. You can get apartments with TVs and bedding, you know, but it's probably a bedding that's 50 people have slept in and a tiny little TV. If you're going to retire or stay here long term, get yourself set up with your own bits. It's a lot nicer. You can go home and have a big TV and a soft sofa. Okay, we are going to leave the beach behind. I'm going to head back to the motorbike and then head on home. I've got to pick up some bits along the way, but we will head out of here. So, come up the step. Sorry about this. Ugh. So yeah, this video has been a bit of me just rambling on really. Just to cover a few things, why I moved to Thailand in the first place, what I'm doing now, some mistakes that you foreigners make when you come here, the problems of Thailand and why I still stay here. But some people want to hear these sort of things. It might help one. If it just helps one person, then great. Again, also get the message out there that don't be afraid to put yourself on camera because of what you look like, okay? Haters will hate, you just do you, okay? It will serve you better in the long run if you can just sort of put that sort of stuff out of your mind. So, thanks for tuning in again, guys. I'm not giving up on my YouTube. I'm just going to keep posting videos. If you guys like them, please leave a thumbs up. If you're a new person to the channel and you like this video, please try and think about subscribing and maybe watch some other videos. So I just chatted to my friend here, one who's standing up. She's I've been going to her massage place here for 10 years. She owns number 9, or runs number 9 here. And oh, thank you, Cup. She's see you later. So yeah, I'm just going to head back now towards the bike. So there was 9, there's I don't know, 1, 2. It's all changed because they knocked new huts down, put old new huts up. But yeah, you can come to the beach here, hey buddy, and get a massage. Foot massage, lovely. We're going to walk up here and we're going to go back round towards the bike. So yeah. This is called the Last Fisherman Bar. It's actually got quite nice food. I know a friend of mine who works here. That seems to be quite busy. Come for lunch at the beach. We're just going to do it right here and head back towards the bike and then home. Muay Thai, Muay Thai. I love the old Muay Thai here. Come the long way round really. My bike's sort of down here to the right, but I walked the wrong way. Bing bing. Ice cream lady, I think. Look like ice cream. I'm going to find my bike. It's still there. Which we hope. Yeah, this is what I was on about. All these people chopping these hills out right now. All this was like forest. All jungle, just like you see up on the hill. All the way down to these lampposts. Literally here. And they cleared it all out. Obviously building new hotels, going up left, right and centre. Right here we're behind the last fisherman bar and behind the massage huts. Because I parked down here. Always park behind number 9 because she knows me and it's easy parking close to the beach.